You are watching Unpopular Opinion.
The Raiders getting Christian Wilkins
as
an interior rusher with Max Crosby.
I like that.
That's
that
cold.
move. And I like what Vegas is doing. I like Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
As a coach, I think he got some heat for that. Let's talk about that real quick. The Patrick Mahomes comments. He made some comments about Patrick Mahomes saying that like you got to cut the head off of the snake. And it's kind of like one of those comments like with the Saints and Brett Favre when that happened. People took it that far. I don't think he meant it.
That's
like
not
that.
what he meant. But it's real. Like you can't beat the Chiefs without stopping Patrick
You
Mahomes.
gotta hit him.
Whether you not hurting him, but like you gotta stop him. You gotta pressure him. You gotta make him uncomfortable.
And the NFL used to be a game about imposing your will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can actually hit the quarterback. And I feel like with a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, sometimes he get a little pretty. He be dancing around. Sometimes he scramble and run out of bounds.
The little sideways.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make him say it's a man's game. Like you gonna have to take some hits, take some abuse back there. You know, so you gonna feel the presence.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll throw off some of his throws, or he ain't as accurate, or he ain't running, he ain't scrambling no more. You know what I'm saying? So I think if Mahomes would have played 10 years ago, he wouldn't be doing all that.
Nah, not at all.
But Mahomes a dog too. I don't think he a punk out there, you know what I'm saying? But I think some of them D-tackle the DNs wish they could really hit him to kind of fluster him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of the game too.
Mm-hmm.
So Herbert definitely be taking punishment. I don't know what it is. Herbert be taking some hits. I be like, dang, bro, like he tough though. He tough. Same with Kurt. Kurt be taking some hits. Like he be getting beat up back there, and I be like, dang, like I never see Mahomes taking them type of hits. And when he do, you know that flag coming.
Bro, I saw a stat. I don't know the truth behind it because I haven't sat down and actually broken down the film.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a stat that said over the course of Mahomes' career, 53 times that he's thrown interceptions, it's been called back for a penalty.
Yeah, he shared that with me.
The next closest person is Josh Allen with 7.
7.
Like I said,
That's
I
a
don't
big
know the truth behind it because I haven't broken down the film. I haven't sat there myself and actually done it. But if that is true,
yeah, that's wild.
There's some favoritism there.
Yeah. And that, I mean, obviously, it's always like speculation and like, you know, game is rigged type conversation. And they kind of tout up certain players because of who they are, their superstar,
and they know it bring money to the league.
And they bring money to the league. We already have a Brady comparison already, and I don't even think we should be that close to having no comparisons. Let's get to Montana first.
Bro, they was having those when him and Brady
first.
played in the Super Bowl together.
Right, so it's kind of like, how can y'all already try to start that conversation so early when we know that attracts money to the league, but that what makes it more kind of your ears perk up. Like, hold on, what's going on here? Like, are they doing this on purpose? And it's, you know, we want fair play. You know, we want fair across the board. You know what I mean? In terms of refereeing. So I hope that's not true. I really don't, and I'm not even gonna sit here and say what my opinion is or what it should be or whatever. But I hope that's one of those things that if it is and the league is not seeing it, I hope they start to see it, because it's just like, come on, like that's ridiculous. And it kind of touts his career numbers up even higher than what they should be. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk about he got to pass Brett Favre, which, I mean, I guess probably in all-time rankings, people would already pass him, but pass Brett Favre now, which really was the comparison that he got. Well, the gunslinger mentality, you know what I'm saying? He more Brett Favre than, obviously, than Brady or Peyton Manning or somebody like that. So,
I'd even compare him more to Peyton Manning before I compared him to a Brady. Bro. Like, let's be for real, bro, because you know Peyton Manning was going to go out there and throw for them high numbers every game and throw for almost 5,000 every year. Brady won't really doing that at first because Brady, like, they won't really putting a lot of points on the board every year because Brady never really had the receivers for that.
Right.
He had those possession guys, Edelman, Welker, like Deion Branch even. Outside of the Moss years, Brady never really had a guy to break the top off. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he won't go out there throwing for 5,000 and 48 touchdowns every year. Mm-hmm. So, like, why are we even comparing him? Because Brady's the greatest because he went and got 7 rings? Mahomes will never sniff 7 rings, bro. Let's be real.
Know.
I see Mahomes getting 5, bro. Maybe I give him 5, bro. I don't think Mahomes will pass 7.
Wow.
Huh?
They're gonna be dominant for a while with that defense and the contracts that they're using to keep. Mahomes is doing essentially what Brady did, like way earlier in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing it smart, money wise. You know, if Kelce would have retired, Travis Kelce would have retired this year. Speaking of that, my boy Jason Kelce, I don't want to get into a soliloquy, but I hope you have a good retirement, man, as an Eagles fan. You was great for us. I love what you did. Love your personality. Love the podcast. But I had to give a quick shout out to Kelce, man. Cause did you see the farewell
speech?
Yeah, it was sad, man. It was sad. So I know he loved the game. You could tell somebody that get that emotion, they love the game, bro. Like,
especially considering when he like a 6th round pick or something like that.
He was late.
He like came into college as like a running back or something crazy.
Running back.
Like when you look at that and then see what he became, bro, and like. He stayed with his team. He dominated the game. Was one of the best at his position.
Like for years to come.
Man,
radio all pro.
Yeah, my man was a dog, bro, and he gave his all until he couldn't no more.
Yeah.
So I got nothing but respect for Jason Kelce. I'm not a big fan of the Eagles, but nothing but respect for Jason Kelce.
Facts, yeah. Like because Travis was talking about retirement at certain points.
I mean, Travis like 35, ain't he?
Yeah, he getting up there too. But
yeah.
I mean, I think you gotta try for as many more years as you can with Mahomes. Like you want to solidify that name as the greatest tight end ever.
Yeah.
And there's already like talks about it. He's hit close to Tony. I think people would still argue and probably say Tony right now, maybe. But I don't know. You think Kelce number 1 already?
First
he
of all,
gotta be with 3 Super Bowls.
First of all, Tony ain't the number 1 tight end of all time.
Who is?
Gronk better than Tony.
Okay. I could go with Gronk, I guess.
I might. Shannon Sharp might even arguably be better than what I'm saying, up there with Tony.
I gotta get Tony.
We ain't gonna get Tony number 1. If anything, Gronk is number 1.
Probably Gronk. I forgot. I actually kind of slipped about Gronk, but yeah. I mean, look. I guess he would be number 1 right now then, because he passed Gronk at this point.
Yeah, because Gronk stayed hurt. So Gronk's stats were great, but you got to think Gronk was playing like 10 games a year, missing a lot of playoffs, missing a lot of Super Bowl runs.
That's as far as robotics, heart stomping behind.
I'm not taking that from. I ain't taking away from none of that you saying. You know what I'm saying? But
he did ball when he played though. Jeez.
Yeah, it's just that it was a lot of times where the Patriots really needed him because Brady could have had more than 6 if Gronk could have stayed healthy. A lot of years.
True. Right, true.
You know what I'm saying? That we don't really have no receiver to make plays like that. Like, yeah, like we had Edelman that could like make a catch, but like Edelman was slow as molasses, bro. He just knew how to get open.
But that's kind of how the Chiefs are built right now. Elite defense, like y'all was every year, pretty much.
But Brady couldn't extend like Mahomes, bro.
He can't extend like
Mahomes can extend plays, bro.
Right.
Brady won't. Brady could make a couple here and there, but Brady won't no athlete, bro.
But that's why they switched him to that short pass game.
Yeah.
Because keep him protected, don't take a lot of hard hits.
Quick releases.
Ball out quick.
Yeah.
And so with Mahomes, if they can get another, not Tyreek, but if they can get a receiver that can run routes really well and get open and catch the ball, unlike somebody that didn't even play in the Super Bowl, like, you know what I'm talking about. Damn, I forgot his name actually.
Tony?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Kadarius Tony.
Yeah. Dang, boy. Kadarius so talented, man. It's like...
That man got 2 rings to do nothing but drop balls.
Crazy. He got 2?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because he won one against
That man done dropped more balls than New York on New Year's.
Man, shout out to Kadarius Toney, man. I hope he get it together because you on the national stage every year. It's a big stage. Like that being on the Chiefs ain't always easy. You gotta catch the rock. Like, and he got the talent. Ain't no question about the talent.
Right, but even in college, bro, he had the talent. He got the footwork. He can always get open. He's amazing at getting open, but he just can't catch the ball.
It's a focus thing. It's gotta be focused.
He don't look the ball in. He's so ready to run.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody know, bro, as a receiver, you gotta look the ball in.
I'll say as a receiver, I never played receiver like that, but I know the mentality kind of like you want to make sure that you at least catch the ball. Like, even if you catch and don't get nothing after the catch, at least you caught it. You got something. You know what I'm saying? Dropping the ball or batting the ball back and getting it picked off, like that's gonna get you on the bench.
Yeah.
So
It
you
don't matter
at
how
least
good you
gotta
are.
possess the catch first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if you don't get nothing after that, you could have, well, you know, whatever. But at least you caught it and got the first or whatever. So, yeah. So okay, we got some Chiefs talk. We got a lot of NFL talk. You want to do one more NFL free agency, and then let's move to something else. What's up? What's one more move that we got for? I'm sure I'm missing a big one that I can't think of right now. You got a free agency tracker over there?
That's what I'm over here checking out. Josh Jacobs to the Packers.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Cause Aaron Jones got released.
Cut.
And I'm like, yo.
Shink.
I mean, they got younger, right? They got a little younger at running back.
Yeah, save some money.
And AJ, I thought they was getting rid of AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, what has he done? Like last year, he was booty. Like he didn't do nothing.
Aaron Jones was out, and that man did nothing to like save his spot.
And like he get to keep his roster spot, but Aaron Jones is gone.
It's the money.
So Aaron got a
that
deal.
big contract.
And now he got a new deal, but it's cheap. It's not. He didn't get a lot. He got like $9 million or something.
For real?
I can't remember who he signed to.
He signed to the Vikings.
Vikings, yeah.
So they upgraded from Alexander Madison, who was nothing last year.
He didn't play well last year?
No.
I thought he did. Maybe I saw a few games where he did, but not overall in the season.
Yeah, overall for the season, he did not play well. He played better when Dalvin Cook was still on the team, and he was just filling in for him. It was like once they gave him the reins, and it was like, hey, this is your backfield. He just didn't want it anymore or something. It was like, it was hard. It was more when he had that chip on his shoulder and was like, I want to take that spot.
Yeah.
But once they gave him the spot, it was like he just kind of,
Yeah. One more I just thought about, Tony Pollard.
To the Titans.
Now, I thought they were going to do some thunder and lightning thing with Henry and Pollard. But now I see they were just replacing Henry with Pollard.
But now they got two of the same backs. Because Kanye Spears and Eckler is like...
Not Eckler, but Pollard.
I mean Pollard, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the Titans are doing.
Losing.
Like
what they've been doing the last few years since they had those playoff runs. Like, it's like when Derrick Henry was at the top, and then they just like decided, oh, Tannehill's gonna be our guy, and they just started doing this. They just start going down slowly. Like, they don't make winning moves, bro.
Is Hopkins still there, or he had a 1-year deal? I can't remember. Because you remember they weren't really messing with Hopkins. I don't know why, because he still balled. Like,
they don't have a quarterback, bro.
I know, but
they went and drafted a quarterback 2 of the last 3 years, and neither one of them are panning out. Granted, I feel like Will Levis will be kind of nice in a few years, maybe, but his college numbers weren't all that. I mean, Malik Willis played for Liberty, so like his numbers were kind of like offset.
Yeah.
You know, like, can we really count what he did at Liberty compared to going to the NFL?
They're probably inflated.
Yeah, like maybe he can turn into something too, but like you can't expect these guys to come out and be first year, second year stars and on a team with Derrick Henry as he's aging, and you know you need to go right now. Your defense isn't getting no better. You're not making no moves there. Your offensive line, they're old, and the guys that you do have, they're getting out of there. Like the Titans haven't made real moves in years worth anything.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I'm just hoping they don't waste Hopkins the rest of his years.
Oh, they're going to.
Balling.
They're going
I would have rather him just go to the Chiefs. Like,
no.
I mean, you don't want them Chiefs to win. But if you went to the Chiefs, man, that would have been insane.
Yeah, that would have been scary. That's that piece the Chiefs needed, too.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have been that piece because he can get open.
I mean, not that they need it because they still won it all, but now they could still use him. I feel like they could use him now. I don't know if he signed a 1-year deal or 2-year. I can't recall, but yeah. All right, y'all. So that's gonna be it for us tonight, man. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the podcast. I know this was a super long one. We had to get some work done. We are in Unpopular Opinion Studios, right in the RTP area, Durham, Raleigh, Cary, Greensboro. any surrounding areas, check us out, man. You can get your podcast done here. You can get your vocal recordings done here, photography, just a lot of different studio stuff, man. So we got all the essentials for y'all. Come check us out. Come get your podcast done here. Pat, you got any closing statements, bro?
Yeah, I just want to say we do appreciate y'all for sticking with us, rocking it out with us, man. You know, y'all have been amazing. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe because we will be dropping more heat for y'all. Just remember that. Stay tuned. We got greatness coming.
Let's get it, man. We out.